Hello, Gakers. Now you know that we're going to start with the guest pool passes, so I just wanted to make this video to explain to you from your end what you need to do when a resident comes with a guest. I'm going to share my screen to show you your view from the gate guard perspective. There are actually two kinds of passes. The daily pass, so they could have bought packets of 10 daily passes. And then we have the seasonal passes, which are for one person, but they're purchased for the season. It doesn't matter who this person is. So they could bring one guest this week using the seasonal pass, or the next week and a different guest using the seasonal pass. So it's just a pass that is valid for the entire season. The individual passes, the daily passes are valid just for one person, one day. So I'll show you how it looks in your screen. I'm gonna share my screen. This is right now our pool. Our pool is open, and you guys can see the screen that you usually see when you're signing somebody up. I set up my profile, so I'm gonna use my family as guinea pigs. So I'm gonna find my my street, Randolph, and then I'm gonna find my address, 12 Randolph, Morales, Moran, and then I have here you can see my profile. So you can see, for example, that I have two seasonal guest passes. So it says Morales Moran seasonal guest pass 1 and Morales Moran seasonal pass guest 2. And I also purchased 10 guest passes right here. So I have 10 guest passes plus 2 different seasonal passes. Any family, any home are allowed to buy only 2 seasonal passes. So they should not have more than 2. If there is more than 2, there is an error or a mistake on our end. So please let us know. And then people can buy as many passes as they wish, but with the daily passes, they are only allowed, with any passes, they are only allowed to bring 6 people maximum at a time to the pool. So even though they can have, in my case, 10 daily passes plus 2 guest passes, that doesn't mean that I can bring 12 people to the pool. I can only bring my maximum of 6 guests. So that's something for you to think about. And now when I'm doing the checking of my people, I'm gonna check all my family, and maybe I brought 2 guests, so I will check the 2 guests if that is the case, my father-in-law and my mother-in-law, for example, or only one person if I'm just bringing one person. Let's say I did not buy the seasonal passes, so forget about this, but I have 10 guest passes, daily passes. So if I have 3 guests, I just go and click on 3 and I save. And once I do this, you're gonna notice that on my profile, I'm going back to my profile, I only have 7 guest passes remaining. So the system automatically discounts the passes that I used. And then, on the checkout, same thing. I will check out my guests, and I will check out the family members. Something that is very, very important, these guest passes are guest passes. So the guests have to be accompanied by a resident, a Radburn resident. They cannot go in on their own, saying like, oh, I'm the guest of 12 Randolph, Alba standing here to go to the pool. They have to, they're guests. And the people who bring them are responsible for them. So they have to be accompanied by one of our residents with a valid pool pass. So if you have any questions, please shoot me an email, almoralesj@gmail.com, or send me a text, and maybe if you need some guidance, my phone number is 467-1772. I'm happy to help you with any issues. So let me know. Thank you. Bye.